good ahead of this one? Is it nice to get back in it?
Yeah, I mean, I think after what happened, I think the best course of action was for me to hop back in as soon as I could and just erase that, get back on the board, and then start moving in a positive direction. Obviously, I take a little time off after the knockout, but training's been really good, and I'm excited to come back to Singapore.
Do you kind of have to dig deep? Because, yeah, you've lost in wrestling before, but you had a winning streak that spanned 9-10 years.
Yeah.
So some people say winning, you learn the most from losing. Is that something you subscribe to?
Maybe sometimes, not when you get hit with one shot and you don't remember it. So no, I did not learn much from that defeat. It sucks that it happened. It happened. It's over. Like I said, I need to get moving in a positive direction again.
And this should be quite a main event. I mean, for people who maybe haven't come to a UFC show before, or haven't been to a Ben Askren fight before, and what kind of spectacle do you think they're going to see, Maia versus Askren in Singapore?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, Singapore Indoor Stadium is always packed for my fights. It's going to be fantastic. I'm anticipating a sold-out crowd, and it's going to be very exciting.
One thing that strikes me as ever so slightly strange, maybe, is that you kind of blew up when you went back to North America.
Yeah, it's funny.
In terms of those numbers, in terms of those fans. So, as much as you were appreciated in some quarters in Singapore, it feels like your career went big when you went to North America. So it seems maybe a little odd to bring you back to Singapore. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Life's funny, and I can't even explain. I kind of that meteoric rise almost when I got traded. Yeah, I can't explain it. I am at a loss for it. I don't know how to explain that.
Were you surprised when you were put on this card in Singapore?
No.
Given how popular you've been in North America?
They wanted me, obviously, they wanted me in a main event spot. So previously, I was the third fight on the two biggest cards of the year, UFC 235 and 239. I think those are very clearly the two biggest cards of the year. And they wanted me on those because they knew I was going to get a whole bunch of spotlight. And now they were looking for me to be in a main event spot, and that's where they put me.
And do you think this is kind of like the old school UFC days? But do you feel like you're representing wrestling and he's representing BJJ?
I think a little bit, but I think that's a little short-sighted because, like I mentioned in the press conference, I'm a high-level jiu-jitsu guy. He's a high-level, for a jiu-jitsu guy, he's a high-level wrestler. And so it's not just the one or the other. There has been a combination of skills by both parties.
Is it a good omen for you? I asked you kind of this in the press conference, but you always win here, and you know where to train here and train out of Evolve. Mm-hmm. You must have places that you like to go into. Yeah. Or is it second home to you?
Yeah, I'm very comfortable fighting here. That wasn't a question you asked. You said omen, which I don't believe in omens. So, but am I very comfortable fighting here? Yeah. Do I know the landscape? Yeah. It's not like I'm going to somewhere brand new, right? I'm not going to Tokyo or Australia or somewhere. I have no idea, what's going to be when I get there. I know what to expect at Singapore, and I'm excited to be here.